there everyone, welcome to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode we climbed a mountaintop, and in this episode we're gonna get ourselves some hammers. I think they're in here, right? Yep. Boy, did you two arrive at exactly the right time. Just now a hoo-hoo block fell down in the waterfall. Check it out, we'll use it to make you the ultimate hammer. Ooh, man, it feels so great to be making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great that we went ahead and made you guys 2 hammers. Look at that craftsmanship. Wow, now you're playing with power. I get it. Yeah, you got that right. These bad boys are now all yours. You got hammers. You can use solo hammer action. I guess we ought to teach you guys how to properly use hammers, huh? First, press the R button to select your hammer. Then press the A button to whack stuff. That's it. But right now, only the guy in front can use a hammer. So the action guy in front does with the A button is called a solo action. The action the guy in back does with the B button is called a bros action. This is the most basic of all the basics. Remember it. Try whacking all kinds of stuff with those hammers. One manly whack breaks the hardest rocks. You know, you ought to break that hammer in by smashing the rock in the next room. Okay, I will do just that. Oh, just for funsies. Let's just show what happens. He gets angry. It doesn't actually do damage though, so you can do it just for funnies. A nut! Nuts are healing items like mushrooms, except they heal both bros simultaneously, so that's good. You can go down here, right? Yes. And now, we can break this rock. Haha! But also, wait, weren't there other rocks we could break? I think I recall. I seem to recall other rocks. Was this it? Oh no, wait, I didn't even come here at all. I remember other rocks. Y'all remember other rocks, right? I guess I'm just, exploring new areas. That's fine, we're in no rush. We don't have to do everything super quickly. Whoops. 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 That was quite cringe. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be cringe. I'm going to lose subscriber. That's fine. Oh, sorry. Last episode was my 200th upload, or I guess technically it will be my 200th upload, because I haven't actually uploaded it yet. But at the time of this being uploaded, that one will already have been uploaded, so I'm an experienced YouTuber now. We're at over 200. Over 200 of these silly things. Ah, the waterfall's mist feels so good. My pores are partying. I wish we could stand here together forever. Yeah, for some reason, when I was a kid, I thought both of those beans were female. I don't know why. Like, I couldn't really tell the difference in design between male and female, so I thought these were just gay beans. Lesbians, if you will. Even though the one is topless, but I guess the Bean Kingdom has top free equality because beans don't have boobs. But yeah, in my kid brain this made sense. But now I know better. And yeah, we drink water, you come over here, and you get things. Sometimes you'll just get a coin, other times you'll get a mushroom or a nut or something. I don't really care to try again, though. Beware of overhydration. If overdrinking symptoms appear, stomp on the victim's head. Spitting excess water on objects in this area is strictly prohibited. Yeah, but what are you gonna do about it? No matter what you hit me with, you can't knock me down. I think. Well, that was before we got our hammer, I guess. Hello, Snickerdoodle. We gotta hit him with the hammer. We gotta hit him with the hammer. And it does nothing, see? Snickerdoodle! I have a Snickerdoodle. He's here. He's graced us with his presence. But yeah, that's just an extra thing you can do if you want. I wanted to show off the topless lesbians. Or I guess only one of them is topless. Topless lesbian. But I get demonetized for making that the title, because I think that'd be pretty funny, but at the same time, like, I think lesbian is too close to the original word, and people would just be like, what the hell are you attempting to monetize here? But yeah, I'll go. I completely forgot about that other place with the rocks. I guess I'll check that out later. You can backtrack to any area in the game that you want. But now I kind of just want to go down the mountain. And these circles in the ground, we can't actually do anything with them yet, but we will be able to in future. Now we can just hit a whole bunch of rocks. We can hammer them. Or, I guess I'll call this episode Stop Hammer Time or something. Or just Hammer Time, I don't know. But this one is burning, and for some reason, being on fire makes you hammer-proof. So what we gotta do is we gotta come over here, hit this thing down, and then we can blow up ourselves with water, and you can shoot water out with the hammer, and you get 3 shots, which is nice. It reaches a lot further than just high jumping on him. But we don't really have a use for that right now. I don't know why I tried to do that. Wasn't thinking about it. More coins. Forgot how many coins they give you right at the beginning here. That's very nice. I appreciate this. But yeah, we're going and going. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, a save album. Time to call it an episode, I guess. Not really. That would be ridiculous. Hoo-hoo Mountain Descent. We shall now descend. Dissension. Dissension. Whoa, Dissensu. Mysterious minecarts. Destination, Hoo-hoo Mountain Base. Capacity, 1 per cart. What if I go over here, though? There are coins, or mushrooms, and syrups, and mushrooms, and syrups, and whoa, I don't want to go down there. I don't think I want you to do that. What I do wish to do is go visit this dude that's in here, and you cannot pet the dog in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, unfortunately, unless petting him with a hammer counts, but the hammer just goes right through him. He doesn't even register as a physical object. Except you can't walk past him, but I don't know how that works coding-wise. Are you physical? Are you real? Are you real, sir? Or are you you're real. You are not a figment of my imagination. Whoa there, pards! It's been a Goomba's age since we had any strangers in these parts. Now listen, fellers, if you want to ride in them rusty old carts, I won't go a-stopping you. But I'd advise watching out for trouble. Yup, no one knows where them rails lead. Still, I'll tell you something, you might just be able to find jewels by jumping a bit in there. And while you're hopping for loot, watch out. If you spot danger, just shine your light at it. Oh mercy, there I go again. I'm always boring folks to tears with stuff like this. So, Worm, tell me, boys, care to ride in the carts? Explain. Gotcha. So, then let's start your practice. Whoa now, before you do, nobody can see a gold-earned thing like this. Mario, take this light, young feller. Press that there A button to use it. Just go on and press up, right, down, or left on the control pad to use it. Then I reckon you'll see just fine. Now shine that light on Luigi. Well done, son. Mario, use that there light to light up Luigi. If you don't, Luigi will be stone blind. Alrighty, next up we gotta do a spot of jumping. Mario, press the A button to jump. Luigi, press the B button to jump. Okay, next. Next I'll teach you gents how to get yourselves diamonds. Diamonds are right important things. If you see any, go on and get them. Now as for how you go about doing that, it's real simple. Touch a diamond and it's yours. Mario, you get them red diamonds. Luigi, you go for them green ones. You gotta jump to get them. Here we go. Wait. Okay, your turn now, Luigi. Try to grab that diamond. Grab it, Luigi. Leap. Well done, son. There's many dangers in them caves. Stuff could fall on you, or a monster could pop out and chomp. You need to be on your toes. You don't want to lose them diamonds you went about collecting. Okay then, how about you both try to dodge some obstacles at the same gold-earned time? You're dodging. Oh shit. This is like Donkey Kong Country all over again, except much easier. Now perk at them ears, boys, because I got one more very important thing to tell you. As time goes by, Mario, that light you got is gonna get dimmer and dimmer. So you best be sure to look for batteries before it goes out. Dead batteries ain't good. So I reckon maybe you fellers ought to practice grabbing batteries just a touch. Okay. He says fellers, but only Mario can grab batteries. Luigi doesn't have access to them. They only appear over here. There we go. That's ample practice, I reckon. Try out the real deal. Now, similar to the border jump, there are multiple stages you can do for beans, but I don't know, this one's less fun to me. It's not as interesting, I don't think. So, tell me, boys, care to ride in the carts? Yeah. Let's go, dude. Start. Alright, we're your cart riding. Luigi, are you okay over there? I don't know why we can't just go on the same track, but I guess we would crash into each other if we did that. So that makes sense, I suppose. Luigi, just hang in there, bro. Oh gosh, oh heck. Oh, there's a green one. Jump. Deal. If you miss a battery, it is okay. Like, there is a bit of leeway. You can just grab the next one, but you don't want to miss 2 in a row. That would be pretty bad. If you hit a monster, you will in fact lose diamonds, so that's not very good. That's no good. Uh-oh. Luigi, hold on. There we go. Luigi's in a lot more danger than Mario is if we miss the light. But Mario has to get the light. That doesn't seem fair. Although I guess Mario cares about his brother enough to make sure he gets all the right batteries or stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let's do this, man. Lead. Okay, yeah, you only need 10, and there are 15 total, so you can afford to miss a few or get hit by a monster or two. So, not a big deal. And now we're on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, Herm, why howdy. Again. Well, fellers, this spot marks the last stop on the long, strange railroad ride of my life. But I reckon your adventure has just begun. Get to it, boys. Sir, where is your dog? What happened to the dog? Where did he go? How have I never noticed this before? I don't know where his dog is. Mushroom, Nut, Rocks, Save Album. I'm not gonna make this a real short episode. Tracks end. How ominous. Or peaceful, depending on your outlook. The Johnny Cash looking dude who's reflecting on his life right now. Wait up! We forgot to mention one thing. I don't even remember what voice. I can't keep all these voices straight, man. We never taught you how to use your hammers in battle. Ready to learn? Yeah. Then we'll explain it. In battle. Let's go, dude. So, to whack with the hammer. Mario uses the A button, and Luigi uses the B button. Talking don't do it justice, though. Let me explain by example. First, let's do some solo attacks using hammers. Hammer it is. We'll go for Sledge. Wait a sec. Press the A button right here. Damn. Oh man, that's smarts. But I'm a hammerhead bro, so I'll be fine. No big deal. Press the button when the hammer shakes. When it shakes, you got it? And old green guy there should press the B button when his hammer shakes. So next we gotta learn how to defend with the hammer. Now, press and hold B. When you release the button now, youch, that'll leave a mark. So anyway, you get the idea. Wanna try again? Nah, I got it. Okay, so to review. For hammer attacks, choose your hammer and wait till it shakes, then press the button. Bonk, perfect hammer attack. On defense, hold it behind you and release it before it shakes. Bonk, perfect hammer defense. Good luck and practice up. Did you get all that? You better have. You better look alive with those things. There are a lot of monsters that your jump won't do diddly to. You gotta learn some new tricks if you want to get by them. I'm sure you guys will be able to take care of business. If you can't, you're gonna have to give us those hammers back. Hey, we're going back so we can ride the cart again. Yeah, cart rides are thrilling and filled with suspenders. You nitwit, it's filled with suspense. Suspense! Oops, well, excuse me. You guys have no idea the willpower it took to not add the word princess to the end of that sentence, but that's been done to death, so I didn't want to bandwagon. I wanted to be unique and original, guys. I'm special. I'm a special and different and worse, probably, but whatever. I don't know. I don't even know, man. It's hard to be an impartial judge of yourself compared to others in terms of, like, quality of what you're doing. But yeah, there are coins, and more coins and mushrooms, and this statue will disappear. If there were only some way to move into it without facing it, but unfortunately, we have not discovered the ability to walk backwards or sideways. That is a special skill that must be unlocked after months of experience and practice. I don't want to go over here this way. That's for darn sure. I'm doing too many southern accents. They're rubbing off on my natural voice. My natural Yankee accent. We cannot break those blocks. There are blocks that we cannot. And here we are to listen to this music, which is nostalgia incarnate. And, yeah, this is just kind of what I consider to be, like, the end of the beginning. The end of Phase 1, I guess. But yeah, you can hammer to get a first strike, but instead of doing damage, it'll actually stun foes instead, which is nice. As you would imagine, you cannot jump on spiked enemies, so for the Sharpies, you must use your hammer. They're pretty durable, actually. Let's just give each bro their own. Uh-oh. Maybe not the best idea. Well, it ended up not doing any good for them anyway. Wow, look, nothing. Yeah, we're... I think I know where I'm gonna go in this episode. It'll probably get us over 20 minutes, maybe. Perchance. It's possible. Shit! No, don't jump, you fool. We must gain more experience so they don't damage us as much. Boom. Nice try, boyos. You attempted. There was, in fact, an attempt. I can respect this. I see you. I'm not gonna pawn one off to each bro now. We're just both gonna go for the same one. That way we can just destroy you before you get the chance to attack. Boom. You fool. You absolute fool. Lucky 14. We're at 460 coins, which looks like a lot, but trust me, it's really not in the grand scheme of things. Things get hella expensive here. I'm just doing the same thing, I guess. Just hammering away at these boyos. No. I guess I can show that off at least. That was entirely on accident. I just kept misclicking over and over. But it works out, because now you can see what happens. You see why you don't want to do that. Hoo-Hoo Mountain, Bean Bean Castletown. Well, we did want to speak to Queen Bean, so it stands to reason she would be in Bean Bean Castle, which resides in Bean Bean Castletown. Yeah, these guys you can jump on. They have two different attacks. They'll go jump or hammer. Swarm. They're called swarms. You can hammer them too, though, so that's nice. Ooh, 2 Woobeans. Very nice. I like Woobeans. I appreciate. But yeah, this is kind of just like... Bean Bean Outskirts, it's called. It's kind of just like the, not Hub World, because that's pretty much Bean Bean Castletown, but it's like... the surrounding... it's like the area that all other areas are connected to. Hammer this dude. Jump on this dude. That ought to do it. Oh, it didn't. It didn't ought to do it. That did it. Good. Good. We should get a level up soon, I think. We can't get through this gate. It's blocking us. Shit. Shoot. Oop. Shoot. Sorry, I'm not saying anything. I need to stop just acknowledging that. Like, there will be lulls in commentary, and then I'll say things when they come to mind. I don't know. It's a process. Although I guess after having done over 200 videos, there's less of an excuse for it, but that's just how it goes. It's how it transgresses. Shoot! Ooh, how dare you attack my bro, sir? You get the hammer. Hammer smashed face. All of you get hammers. No jumps this time, just hammers. It is in fact hammer time. It's all about the hammers. Damn it! You can use this attack so that I can hammer on defense too. You're ruining my aesthetic, sir. I don't appreciate it. Yeah. We'll take these guys down. He had more HP left than I realized. There we go. And that's about it. That is all that she has written. I'm not gonna bother exploring, like, every area in Bean Bean Outskirts now. Like, we'll get to see everything. Or maybe we won't. This isn't any % LP. There might be some things that I just overlook, or just decide I don't feel like doing. So, but we will reach the end credits. That is a promise. Goodbye, Swarm. You fool! He was no match. Ultimately, no match for our bros. For Mario and Luigi, bro. Oh. I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm, like, too tired to talk coherently. I'm just saying shit. You don't even... the syllables I say might not even add up into actual words. You don't know. Alright. Oh. One more, and then alright. We'll just hammer you, Sharpie. Take this, bitch. Damn it. We can't even one-shot Sharpies, we're so weak. Anyway... Okay, fine. I'll take you out first, just because I saw you. I saw you, and thus you die. You entered my vision. My brain is a machine that turns... Or my body is a machine that turns, spotted enemies into dead enemies. Alright, now we'll go this way. Bean Bean Castle Town, and below us is Chateau de Chocolat. Well, let's go see the Queen. Well, this is not what we expected. They appear to have been attacked. The town was attacked. The horror! Shoot! But guys, what's going on? They attacked while the Bean Bean troops were in Hoo-Hoo Village searching for Prince Peasley. Those cowards! Apparently this is the only store that's going to stay open with the town in such a bad state. Cacoletta went toward the castle after attacking the town. Queen Bean may be in danger. Oh shit, well we need to speak to her. Bean Bean Castle. It is said that the Bean Star is hidden up in Bean Bean Castle. What if, my gosh, what if Cacoletta hopes to get her hands on the Bean Star? No, no! Bean Star? What does that do? Well, I guess next time we'll go see the Queen. And hopefully she's okay, but yeah, this took a turn for the worse. So we will hopefully find a remedy for this situation in the next episode. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all next time. Ciao!